99X, Barnes and Leslie, the Morning X. This is the original 99X. And something I need to apologize to Leslie for in a second, but it's also something that I think you may be able to join you listening in the conversation.
We have a 99X app where you can listen anywhere and everywhere, but it just got better because now you can win free concert tickets. Yeah, there's a contest page. Check it out, the brand new 99X app.
I don't I don't mean some of the things that I say in text. And the reason is, number one, the autocorrect sometimes, as you get older, your eyes get worse. So if you're not throwing readers on and you just go with what you think is there, sometimes that's not always there. Do you know what I'm talking about, Leslie?
Yeah, when you, because I know you're in a hurry most of the time, because you're a multitasker.
Yeah.
You're like, you got all sorts of balls flipping in the air.
Yeah, easy.
And I get these, stop it. I get these text messages from you. It'll be like, hey, call when you have a sex. I'm like, what? What?
It's an honest mistake. I really don't want you to call me when you're done having sex, but you're on an Android, so I can't retrieve it. I can't take it back. I do it all the time.
You can't delete it.
It's really, do you ever do, well, Leslie, you did it to me the other day. You sent me a Zoom invite.
I was sending you a link to something on Instagram, and I accidentally sent you a Zoom invite.
So I thought Leslie wanted to chat. So I clicked on the Zoom, and I go into this thing with like 8 people. And I was like, I
see your face.
Hey, guys. And Leslie's like, why are you here?
Like, what?
You just sent me a link.
That was epic.
But, Crash, do you ever, you know how when you're texting with someone back and forth and then another person texts, but you go to text and it stays on the other one or something like that, and you send, and then you're like, oh, you've done it?
I have done it to the extreme. Let's just say that my ex-wife and her mom were back-to-back on texting.
Oh.
And then late at night, I thought I would just hit my ex-wife, and I'm trying to clean this up for radio here.
You probably shouldn't say you tried to hit your ex-wife. You want to back up and rephrase that?
What? No.
You said it was late at night, and I wanted to hit my ex-wife.
No, it's not. I wanted to hit her up.
Yes, finish the sentence.
The phone. Yes, hit her up on the phone. And instead, to her mom went the text, hey, I really want to take out your new toy and go to town on you.
You did. No!
I believe that 1,000,000%.
Man, no
but I didn't
way.
use the word toy.
What was the response? Because back in the day, in the recent time, you couldn't take it back.
She texted her daughter immediately saying, what is wrong with Chris? He is texting me disgusting things.
Oh, that's the worst. Anyone listening ever have this happen to you? 470-741-4999. It's man, if you're past that few minutes also where Apple lets you take it back, you can you can cancel your text but it says user deleted, or it says something.
Oh, it's just so embarrassing.
And that just makes the people call and go, "Would you text me?" Don't worry about it.
So embarrassing. Yes.
Not for you. Not for you. Oh gosh, people rolling in. Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
This is Scott.
Hey Scott, what's going on?
Not too much.
Tell me
How
about
are you guys doing?
Doing good. Tell me about your text mishap.
Well, I had a couple of them. One of them was me really just texting some friends to see what was going on tonight, and didn't bother with autocorrect and just fat fingered the whole thing, and it came out to what are as one word, and then you dong to Fadernas. And I was just basically like, let them figure it out, and they eventually did, but we had good laughs the whole night.
What are you dong? What was it?
It was supposed to be tonight, but it was TONUF something or another.
Yeah,
I fat fingered tonight horribly.
That was just a classic fat finger and no readers. What was your other one?
Oh, the other one was I was volunteering at my kid's school with a couple other parents, and my wife knew who I was with, and my wife is a little jealous. It was one of my daughter's friends' moms, and she sent a text, "Hey, how are things going?" And I'm like, "Things are going great. Wish you were her." Not wish you were here. So
man.
needless to say, for a good week, I was in the doghouse.
I wish you were her. That is classic. Thank you.
No, anytime there's things going on at school, well, who's going to be there? And, just get grilled on that one.
That's a text that will live forever. Hey, thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll see you
problem,
later.
guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
This is Woman's Work with Nicole Khalil.
I would rather have the temporary pain of discomfort than the avoidable pain of regret. There are too many of us that we're waiting for someday, and the clock is ticking.
Redefining what it means to be doing woman's work.
Make sense of this wild, chaotic, and beautiful world and your place in it. That is woman's work.
This is Woman's Work from Believe. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Bye.
Morning X, hi, who's this?
Brenda?
Brenda, have you had a little text mishap?
Yes. I wanted to share my story of how I met my husband by sending a text to the wrong number.
What? How does that happen?
Wild. Yeah.
So we were both completely living in different states. I had no idea he existed. I was trying to send an inspirational text to all of my contacts. And what's really crazy is that I was going to send this text in the morning, but I got busy at work and completely forgot about the text. Later that day, around the evening, I remember the draft I had saved on my phone. So I hit send, and within 20, 30 minutes later, I get a text back saying, amen to that, who is this? And so I look at my phone, and it's a number I did not have saved, I did not recognize, and I said, hey, this is Brenda. I'm Roxy's sister, trying to help him remember me. And he's like, oh, no, I don't think we've ever met. My name's Isaiah Stearns. And that's really how the interaction began. What's crazy about this story is that Isaiah had just gotten a new phone number with a phone company, and they messed up in the system. The number that they gave him wasn't working, so he called the phone company, and he's like, hey, the number you guys gave me isn't working. So the people are like, oh, whoever gave you that didn't put it in the system. Here's a brand new number. Use that one, and you should be able to get it done. Within 30 minutes of him getting his brand new number, he gets my text.
That is destiny.
100% orchestrated by God, I believe.
Wow.
And you're sending inspirational, which, by the way, please don't do that to me. When I get those texts, that are going to like 75 people, I just want to shake you. But that's great that worked out. Talk about hitting the lottery.
Yeah, and this was in 2009 when smartphones were a newer thing. So I had probably 10 contacts, if that.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you for sharing that story.
Thank you. That's really
Absolutely.
nice.
We've been married now for 14 years.
Wow.
And have 6 kids together.
Wrong number leads to a lot going on in that house.
Wow.
We wasted
Congrats.
no time.
Well, thank you for listening to 99X. Keep having kids because we need to add a few to the listener base.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to share my story.
Have a great day. We'll see you later.
You too.
Bye-bye. Wow.
That's inspirational.
See, Crash, there's hope for you.
Yeah.
Just start dialing.
Isn't there a story about a grandma who texted these wrong kids or whatever? Now they get together for every Thanksgiving.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
That's cool.
Morning X, hey, who's this?
Hey, this is James.
James, do you have a text mishap for us?
It was basically, right, appropriate, a text to somebody that, things were happening with. And I thought I was sending it to that person, but accidentally sent it to somebody completely different. And I have an Android, and I was not able to take back the text. And I was just oh my gosh. I mean, thank God it wasn't an employer or anything like that, but it was just some random friend. And I was oh my God, they're going to think I am drunk at 2:00 in the morning.
Okay, so what did the text, what did it say?
Yeah, what did it say?
I mean, it was just, insinuations,
well, it's just,
are you still coming over here? Type of stuff, blah, blah, blah,
And that, that's one reason alone to have an iPhone over Android, in my opinion, because now you can, take them back. I wish it wouldn't say whatever it says. It says user recalled or something like that. Just,
right.
It's like an email. It says recall, right? Or something
just
crazy
let it,
like that. Yeah.
Poof, go away.
Yeah.
But when someone texts you and you leave that text open, and the text app doesn't shut. That's when this happens, because you get a text, you see the preview, then you open and start texting on the previous text. And that's just, it's such a jam up. But you were saying, like, I'm ready to come over and I'm going to do this to you and I'm going to do that to you and do this to you?
Well, I mean, it wasn't that graphic, but basically it was like, yes, I'm coming over, you know, like, be ready or whatever, you know?
What was the reply you got back? What'd they say?
I don't even remember. I think I just deleted the message because I was like, it was Android. I can't even remember what they said. I think they just ignored it.
That's funny.
You know, just one of those ghosting situations where they're just like, what the
like
heck?
This
You
never
know?
happened.
Just like, we're just not going to speak of this ever, you know?
Now, I can delete texts that I sent you, Barnes.
Oh, you can delete them?
Yes. Yeah, I can delete as well, but we can't take them back and make them unsend.
That's what I'm saying is you can delete it and it only deletes on your phone, Leslie, so it makes you feel better.
I didn't know that.
But it's still out there.
Yeah.
All
so,
right.
like, if I texted Barnes, like, Barnes still would have gotten the message, and then he just would have been acting real awkward for the rest of the day, you know?
Here, why don't you text Barnes right now?
You know what? I don't think I've ever received a weird one like that, because if I did, they know that I would just blow it up.
Oh.
And it would be like a story on the air.
It would be.
Have a
It would be on
snapshot.
Instagram.
Yeah, it would be everywhere. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you listening.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You guys are awesome. I've been listening since the beginning, so rocking and rolling.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right. You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye.
Have a text mishap to share? We're looking for you.
Have something to say or share with the Morning X? 470-741-4999. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 470-741-499X.
End of message. This is Woman's Work with Nicole Khalil.
I wish you health, physical, mental, emotional, financial, social, and most definitely spiritual.
Redefining what it means to be doing woman's work.
I would rather have the temporary pain of discomfort than the avoidable pain of regret.
But hear me when I say this. Believe in something. Believe in yourself. That, more than anything, is absolutely woman's work.
This is Woman's Work from Believe. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.